Anyway, let's spin the wheel for the next one, which will be between Tidal, KO, and Miguel, because these are the three that are remaining that are in VC right now, so they can actually give us their thoughts straight up. We might have to eventually split this into parts. I'm not sure. Might have to happen because Miguel revived the project. That's honestly great on him.
Yeah, I did notice the special thanks to both Miguel and Jigga, and find people to lean on.
That's something I will say to the people that will join the Monster Hunter thing. Talk to others about your concept. You have feedback moments, which will help a lot. What's gonna just drop up again, and Miguel made you win, basically, which means that he unintentionally lowered his own chances to win the thing, but lol.
I mean, we could always give Miguel an honorary something or another, but...
Yeah, we could give him an... you know what? He's gonna get an honorary thing. He's gonna get one right now. He gets this honorary picture of the NCH Glavenus because fucking great. Here you go. This is your honorary thing if you don't end up winning the other one. Anyway, let's see who I rolled. This is funny. We're going to talk about yours now, Miguel. So let me grab my notes from that because I actually remember. I think I read yours last. Yeah, I did. Anyway, let's grab it. I am implying you won't win because the competition is steep here because everyone did something good. So that's. Anyway, Miguel, feel free to post the theme you want to listen to in rhythm regulation, and we will listen to that. Just go play this, then I'll force skip to that. Curb your enthusiasm. Choose something from Gen 5, sure.
Okay, back to Cumulus now.
Let's. You're gonna read the theme. I'm gonna grab a theme from Black and White. I'm gonna play the Abyssal Runes because I remember really liking that theme. I think you were pretty surprised, weren't you, Beckel, to realize that you had the perfect entry here in terms of no flaws or anything. Genuinely, I had no issues with it. Did you find any actual things that you noted as a negative, or nothing as well, Dixo?
What?
Did you have anything you would note as a negative here? Keep forgetting I need to force
but
skip.
I haven't really had, big negatives for any of the others, have I? I'm a positive person. I give people the benefit of the doubt. It's what makes me a bad judge.
I don't. I will always find I will pretty much always find something to complain about, which makes this even more impressive. You thought you were gonna get last? Yeah, that's far from the truth now, isn't it?
Not gonna lie, for a hot second I thought this was Minecraft music. Oh wait, this is Minecraft.
What the fuck is this?
What?
Wait, I think I got the wrong. I think I got Silva Gunner, didn't I?
No.
Or did someone post something else here? Oh, fucking Cabin, of course. You should just give Cabin no access. Think I could just... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just change permissions to that channel. Cap... Okay, where is he? There he is. Okay, cool. Okay, now Cabin is the only one that can't read regulation. That's what you get for fucking with this, you do.
Okay, I'm back.
Is it playing the actual... It's playing nothing now.
Both of us skipped.
Okay, good. That's funny then.
There you go.
Okay, now we can get Miguel, so I'll give my thoughts first. The first big positive I noted is that, I think you went really in depth with all of your choices, which is something that I I keep hammering in on this, and that's something that I really, really like, especially with gym leaders, because it gives me a great idea of why did you go for this? Which is a question I will ask for pretty much everything. Like, why did you do this? Why did you go for this? And that's something that I think you went out of your way to answer everything. Everything that really caused any questions. So I'm gonna quickly open it up for myself again by downloading it a second time, so I can actually like view which it was again. Oh, this one, yeah, I remember really liking this guy, Konal, who is. There were a few issues I had with it, though overall I feel like it's another solid one. But I'll get to the negatives first, and that is that intentionally making a gym leader overpowered isn't the best idea, even though it makes sense in the context, but like that isn't a great idea. Another issue I have is that something that I will come back to on others. You didn't have a Gen 6 Mon as the ace, and I feel like if you're gonna make a gym leader, that the ace should in most cases fit with that generation, like with what Beckel did with having an ace from Gen 5. I feel like that's something that you should try to do in almost every circumstance.
I know that he should answer that himself, but can I make a quick counter argument with that?
Yeah, sure.
He does. I think the intention, at least from what I read, is to start with the ace being a mega, and as it's Kalos, a mega.
I think he mentioned that the ace was the Excadrill.
Huh?
I think he actually mentioned that specifically. I'm gonna read through it. Because I think that was actually specified that was the ace, the Excadrill.
Oh, no, you're right. I should have kept reading. I can't read today.
That was mentioned then, yeah. Yeah, and that's like... Yeah. Yeah, anyway, yeah, the true ace Excadrill. So like your ace is Gen 5. I feel like it should be Gen 6. Like you should, the thing the gym leader should do is show off the bonds from that. Oh, okay, that makes sense then. Anyway, another positive is that you did the characterization really well, and that the backstory and everything is like you did a lot of really cool things, and you did tie it into it, like ground typing being his biggest weakness because he considered it to be weak. That's really cool, like having his hubris be like one of his biggest weaknesses. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Move on. Anyway, like your team, he fights. The fight ties in well with his backstory, and like through that, like yeah, the Excadrill, which used to be weak to ice, is now strong against it, but weak to ground. All of them are, that's really cool, and I think that's a big positive here. Like the backstory and everything, you really made him a great character. And you went in a lot of detail to explain everything and like how the gym works. But I feel like the gameplay really hurts it because you intentionally made this to fuck over the player in a way. Like this is intentionally made to be absurdly tough in a game that's already like it's baby mode. But now suddenly you have to play. It's like fighting Goombas, and suddenly a Rajang pops up and grabs you by the knee and starts slapping you around because, like, yeah, we're gonna challenge you now, and then you can get back to baby mode.
Now that I'm done reading it, I also was going to mention something similar to that, where if this was Unova or a Lola, or maybe even Sinnoh, then I would, and to a lesser extent, I guess Kanto, I could understand, like, the final gym leader being ridiculously hard compared to, like, every other gym and maybe the first or second Elite Four. But in Kalos, like, if I did not read that this was meant to happen in Kalos, I would be like, yeah, this is the kind of final gym leader I want. Something that's meant to be a true test of a player's skill before they go into a boss rush. But Kalos?
Yeah, that's the thing. He clashes with Kalos's, like, design a lot. And yeah, should Kalos have been harder? I haven't even played it, and I know that it should have been, but in this case, it's like, you created such, like, this boss is such a massive difficulty spike that it's almost comical.
Which, the kind of funny part is that really does fit in with his character.
Yeah, that's the case. It fits the character a lot, but with the region, this is like a difficulty spike. It's like, I think I noted this as well in the most, intentionally making a leader overpowered still isn't the best idea, even though it makes sense in this context. Like, it makes sense for him to be this buff, stupidly hard boss, but this would only result in frustrating players and making them dislike him. Like, he could have easily been a lot harder than most Kalos leaders are without being, dear God, this is such a massive jump that it would actually, like, I feel like this would be like the second coming of Whitney's Miltank, where people would not shut up about how much of a spike it is in difficulty.
I mean, he did explicitly state at the top of the document that was the goal. Like,
yeah, I get that, but like, it being the goal doesn't mean that it is a good goal to go for. Everything else is great, but I feel like he needs a nerf, which sounds really funny for a Kalos leader.
Yeah, no kidding. The way I'm torn on this, honestly.
Yeah, they are, but like, it's Kalos. Kalos is baby mode.
I'm personally torn on this because, on one hand, like I said, I want the 8th gym leader to be this. Just nonsense like this. Where, if you know how to look for it, he does have one critical weakness, which ironically in this case is the Gen 1 tactic of spam Earthquake. But if you don't understand, if by this point you don't understand some of the core mechanics of the core mechanics of a Pokemon game, you're going to go into this boss and it's gonna be like the Genocide Sans fight, where you look at it, die instantly, and go, oh, what?
Well, that was dumb. Yeah, that's something that, like... And the funny thing is that because this is Kalos, there is that chance that they don't get these mechanics yet because it's Kalos. Anyway, like, I think we've dragged on about this enough. So I think we should just get to the overall thoughts. And I will say that it is still a fantastic concept in terms of, like, the backstory of the character, but it's not that great as a fight due to the context it's in. Like, if this was in Unova, if this was in Sinnoh, if this was in Alola, or even Galar, I think this would not have been horrible at all. It's just that for Kalos, this would be such a spike that it would be a legendarily big spike, and that it would make people dislike him despite his other amazing qualities.
one thing I would also like to make as a small ending point is, I did not know that Wolfric translated into what it did. And
What does it translate into?
Rich, powerful wolf. And
that fits perfectly.
translating into strong wolf. I like the idea that that you made someone to replace a gym leader, but has the same naming convention, but in a different language. And that sort of stuff like that is what I mean by when I say that, like, I want small touches.
Oh, that's something that I will notice to a positive note, that he went from...
And Carney stepped away from the mic again.
Yeah, I put it... Okay, can you hear me well now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say I like the little trivia section. It's really nice. That's like just... It's such a small thing, but it's just nice. Anyway, I think we should move on to the next one.
Yep.
As I said, a fantastic concept, but I feel like this being Kalos is... It kind of doesn't make it...
Holding it back in my book.
It being Kalos is like... Yeah, Kalos is... It's more the region that's holding you back than your actual design, which is both funny and sad at the same time. If you get my if you get that sort of like thought process of this. Anyway,
Kalos.
Oh, Kalos, you fucked. I do think it's like it is kind of sad that like Kalos is what kind of just brought you down. But like that's just how it works. Anyway, we're gonna spin between KO and Title. Are they both still here? It's done it again. Screwed by friends. You got screwed by friends. Wee. Okay, let's see. Is it Title or KO? Is KO in here? Because I rolled KO. That is. Okay. Let's get to it. Let's get to KO's concept. I'll open it up again. And I'll need to look for it. Miguel's concept. There it is, Phil. With Phil. So I'll put Miguel on the red table, and that leaves me with... I think you still have 7 to go, I think. So again, you're gonna read while I give my thoughts so far. Okay, I'll just read. I'm just gonna read through my notes in non-specific order. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Did you post your theme into elevator music? Yes. Thank you for this. Okay, and then we're gonna force skip.
Oh yes, this is elevator music.
It is elevator music, and honestly, I both love and hate it for that. Thank you, Kaya. Anyway, on to the thing. The first thing that's like of note is that you didn't have a TM, HM, or TR listed, or even present at all. And that kind of ties into what I have noticed about your ace. Your ace even lacks a grass move, which I thought was weird. Like it's the grass leader. Why does the main Pokemon, the ace of the grass leader, not have a single grass move? I have not looked at Ferroseed's moveset, but like I just feel like it's weird to have the ace not have a single grass move, even if it's like a weak one. Otherwise, he could have used the TM. Because I assume it learns at least one grass move by TM, but that's like a weird thing that I felt was like a bit weird in regards to
most said. Anyway, a lot. Okay. One thing I will add as also another like negative, even though it like really makes sense. I will say one thing. Like, even though it makes sense, gym trainers using types other than what the gym leader uses, even though it makes sense, isn't the best. Because, like, yeah, you don't know what is in there, but, like, them not using it, I feel like that's just weird. But with these, the characterization is really strong of these, like, even the gym trainers are the characterization of the gym trainers is really, like, I'm surprised with how well you made even the gym trainers, like, likable. Like, I remember the flying trainer specifically being one that I really liked. Like the flying trainer. I need to look up them actually, the trainers. Yeah, a flying trainer who just entered the wrong gym and doesn't know what she's even doing anymore, but just stands there and battles like any other gym trainer because he's too shy to admit anything is wrong. It's like I love that. That's like something I will say. I mean, it loses the point, but like, it loses the point if you know the type. But I feel like it's just something you should have with them. But one thing I will add is like the characterization here is, I feel like everything around it is really well done. Like characterization, like the personality is great. He's really, really likable. And like you drew the badge as well, and like the personality is great. That you highlighted every decision. You had a nice little bit of backstory and like how he isn't able to, like he wouldn't be a gym leader if he didn't do office work. So like he still has like an office here, and that's just, you did a lot of really great things in terms of characterization. Also like humor. There are a lot of like. That's something I really do like, and something that I will also say, like that with that returned with your monster, is that there's a lot of humor in here. Like there's a lot of like little funny jokes, like the flying trainer not being too shy to admit she doesn't even know what she's doing, or like the weird decision, the single line that emphasizes that perfectly is inside a very generic reception desk. Inside a very generic reception desk awaits you. With like the great build-up, it's just funny. Can people even hear me at this point, or am I just rambling here? So can people hear me?
I'm still here. I'm just reading and needed.
Okay, I thought my thing was bugging out again. Okay, anyway, yeah, as I said, like, I love what you did here, especially in terms of, like, personality and, like, the extra bits. So I feel like the team itself is, like, the weakest part of it here. Due to, like, some small issues and, like, like I mentioned, and then no TMTR. So not even the bad, but like I feel like the grass leader should have the grass move, and like he should have certain like they should have grass moves. He should have at least one. And, like I get your reasoning for not having that, and I feel it should be there. Oh, you're leaving. Okay. We'll see you later. We go. Anyway, like that. Yeah, the extra facts do. I'll need to look through it again. He will be gym leader in an upcoming. Oh, that's cool. Okay.
You know, it's funny. The entire time I was reading it, I kept thinking to myself, this is something I could see being in a fan game. This blend of like weird mechanics, funny trainers, semi-nonsensical puzzle. This is a fan game, Jim. And then I read the extra facts at the bottom and go, oh, it's literally a fan game, Jim.
Yeah. Yeah, but I do like I like all the little puzzle it has going on, but I feel like
like, I don't like that there's mixed types in the gym. I feel like they should all have, like, maybe even, like, as a small hint, is that they should all have, like, a grass Pokemon on them. Like, the flying one has a Tropius, the normal one has the deer that I briefly forget the name of, like... Yeah, Sawsbuck, the psychic trainer has Executor, the steel trainer has like Pharaoh Seed, the electric trainer has like Rotom-Maw, lawnmower form. Like, I feel like that would have been like a nice little way to make sure that, like, yeah, there is a hint at grass here. There is like that hint at grass, and like even making them all those different types and having their only Pokemon be one that was also grass. I feel like that would have been like the best way to handle this. The goat didn't exist in Unova. Yeah, it didn't. The goat didn't. Yeah, I will say though, like, it's a really, like, the humor of this is, like, I feel like the strongest aspect. Like, I feel like you're generally funny, like, you're, like, as well as, like, the brute wyvern you designed, like, the concept is so lovable, and there's a clear sense of humor here, and that's something your gym leader has as well. Anyway, I think we can move on to, like, another thing is, like, I think I noted that, like, the team is made up of, like, the campaign team is made up of mostly non-Gen 5 mons. It's just a bit of a shame. It's like not a big negative, but it is somewhat of an issue I have with the team alone. Like, I feel that gym leaders should represent their generation first and foremost. Anyway, I think we are ready for, like, our final statements regarding this one.
You know, I don't think I have anything else to say, honestly.
Yeah, I don't have either, so I think I'm just gonna give, like, final thoughts, or...
Yeah.
Because we still have quite a few we need to get through, and our time is kind of running out. So, yeah, it's a great concept with a great execution, though there are still some flaws that need to be ironed out for it to be great. To be truly fantastic, I mean. Yeah.
I will say that, like, my final thought is going back to what I was saying before with Beckles, in regards to, like, you being able to tell what someone is like based on their team. The thing that mostly stands out to me about this guy is if I were encountering this as a player and I get his little introductory speech regarding his backstory, and then I see, like, this sliding, and then assuming the team he uses is presented in the same order listed there, of him, like, going into the sliding scale from, like, beautiful flower to carnivorous plant to spikes. This does a lot to show a lot of his personality without necessarily needing to know much about him.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
It's kind of a shame that the way he's set up, in order to properly showcase his character, you had to kind of pick the gym leader over, or you kind of had to pick, like, maybe not pick, more isolate the gym leader and the gym from the region you put him in. But I personally think that works in your favor, considering, as you said, you were just transplanting it from somewhere else. And since I'm pretty sure Pharaoh Seed is Gen 5, I say
It
that
is.
that does that does make up for it a bit because, well, at least the ace is from that region.
Yeah, that is like an important bit. Like, the ace really needs to be like from